This is ILTV on the Hour, bringing you the biggest stories from Israel and the Middle East in just 5 minutes. I'm Lidar Lazi, and today is day 632 of the war in Gaza. Let's get into all the top headlines at this hour. U.S. President Donald Trump said he believes it is possible to secure a ceasefire in Gaza within a week. Let's hear what the president had to say.
Often asked, and I think it's close. I just spoke with some of the people involved. It's a terrible situation that's going Gaza. He's asking about, and we think within the next week we're going to get a ceasefire. And we're supplying, as you know, a lot of money and a lot of food to that area because we have to. I mean, you have to. We're in theory not involved in it, but we're involved because people are dying. And I look at those crowds of people that have no food, no anything, and you know, we're the ones that are getting it there. Some of it's being taken by some bad people, you know, if you give it and you give it out, and it's supposed to be taking care of the people.
President Trump made these remarks on Friday to reporters in the Oval Office. The U.S. and Israel believe that the victory over the Islamic Republic of Iran and a potential Gaza ceasefire that would see the return of all the hostages opens a new window of opportunity for peace agreements with Arab states in the region, including Syria and Saudi Arabia. Let's hear what Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had to say.
והשגנו ניצחון גדול. והניצחון הזה פותח הזדמנות להרחבה דרמטית של הסכמי השלום. אנחנו עובדים על כך במרץ. לצד שחרור חטופינו והכרעת החמאס, יש פה הזדמנות, חלון הזדמנויות שנפתח, ואסור להחביץ אותו. אסור לבזבז אפילו יום אחד.
In the wake of the potential historic achievements in the works, President Trump on Saturday night, and for the second time, criticized Israel's prosecutors over the ongoing corruption trial against Netanyahu, which he said was nothing more than a political witch hunt, very similar to the one that he was forced to endure. In a post on his Truth Social, Trump called Netanyahu a war hero and a prime minister who did a fabulous job working with the United States to bring great success in getting rid of the dangerous nuclear threat in Iran. Trump suggested that given the billions of dollars worth of military aid Washington was providing to Israel, it was not going to stand for this. Trump added the trial was a travesty of justice that will interfere with both Iran and Hamas negotiations, and he called on the prosecutors to let Bibi go. Meanwhile, it's day 632 of the war in Gaza, and IDF Chief of Staff Eyal Zamir says the IDF offensive will soon reach the lines set by the government. Zamir said that the heavy blow to Iran and the IDF's offensive will soon see the army assert control over 75% of the Gaza territory. Zamir is reportedly planning to tell the cabinet today that the military plan in Gaza has run its course. Analysts say that by declaring the army was in sight of its goals, Zamir was signaling to the government the need to decide whether to move forward with a hostage for ceasefire deal or prepare for the IDF to establish military rule in Gaza. Meanwhile, the war in Gaza goes on both above and below ground. Today, the IDF issued evacuation orders in Gaza City after an earlier order in central Gaza after a rocket was fired at Israel. The army said it plans to employ extensive firepower to destroy terrorist capabilities in the areas and will attack any area used for launching rockets or rebuilding Hamas capabilities. Until now, Prime Minister Netanyahu has refused to agree to an option that would bring about an end to the Gaza war, saying that Israel would carry on until Hamas is destroyed. At the same time, the IDF commanders are aware of Netanyahu's most recent comment that the victory over Iran has opened up a potential window for peace. And that's a wrap for ILTV on the Hour. Thanks for watching us, and tune in every hour on the Hour for the latest updates out of Israel.